Naam, habari za saizi mpenzi mtazamaji wa ITV, ni siku nyingine tena Alhamisi tunakutana hapa katika kipindi mpendato cha Stadi za Kazi, ambacho kipindi hiki leo ndio kwa namna rafiki yako Ale Nzuri, ila sitakuwa peke yangu, nitakuwa na shule ya Mount Kibo. Na sasa twende tukaione shule ya Mount Kibo ikifanya kazi zake kwa mikono. Karibuni.
Do they look well if they don't have some buttons? So we need to put the buttons back, isn't it? Now, this is a yellow dress. What type of thread do we need?
Yellow thread.
Good. We need some yellow thread for the yellow dress. And what type of a button is needed here? Suppose the button which was here had been lost completely. What type of a button do we need here, Lucy?
Yellow button.
We need a yellow button. But we have to have a look at the cloth. We have to observe it carefully. As we can see how the button is, it has got two colors. Which colors? Which colors, Nancy?
White and yellow.
White and yellow. So when you go to buy a button, we have to look for a button which has got two colors, which has got yellow and white colors, okay? But these people are careful enough. They kept the buttons, they have them. So we are going to replace the same buttons which were here, okay? Okay. Fortunately enough, the buttons of these clothes are well kept. So we are going to replace the buttons on their places as they were. This is a yellow button, the original button of this dress. So, come now, I shall show you how to repair the button. Take your button and replace where it was, and then you take your needle and put from the inside to outside. You pull it out and go through the button's hole. You go to the other hole and go into the cloth to the inside part so that you can make the button get hold on the cloth. In this manner, you are just going to repeat until it has held here, okay? Yeah, carry on. Good. This is a green button on a green dress. She has put green thread into the needle. You can see this is very good because she's going to sew on a green button to the green dress. So now, from the inside, you press your needle, you pull it out, and then you put into the hole of the button. Then you put into the hole to the other side. And then you tuck into the cloth. You see? You go from inside out in the same manner I did, you are just going to repeat until it sticks here, okay? Carry on. When it has held to the cloth, you just roll the thread, Zarina. You roll the thread. Everybody can see there. You roll it until it is strong. Then you just enter with your needle to the other side, to the wrong side. Then you tie. The wrong side is the inside. You tie there, so that it doesn't move out. This is over. You can cut off and your dress will look smart again, okay? You see, she has got a button already. You see the button has set there? And it looks nice, isn't it? So whenever you put on your clothes, you must make sure that you have your buttons, okay? And when it is loose, it is advisable to put it on again, to put some thread again, so that it doesn't fall down, okay? Sometimes you can have a different button just for decoration. I think you have got some clothes at home. And put buttons to your clothes as decoration. You have a black cloth, you put on white buttons. Or sometimes you have a white shirt or a white blouse, you put on black buttons, just for decoration, okay? And many times you find that that shirt or that blouse has got other decorations, maybe on the sleeve, you have something folding like this, and it is in different color. So you find that you want to decorate with that decoration by putting your buttons in that color of the decoration. It is also good. But if it is not decorated as this, the same color of the cloth goes with the same color of the button and the same color of the thread. People, is it clear? Yes. Abigail, have you understood? Yes? Do you have any blouse at home which has got some different colors from the clothes you wear? Who has got? Arit, which color is your blouse? And the buttons are which color? Aha. So you have got a decoration of blue and red. It looks very nice, eh? Now has tell us that she has got a purple dress which has got blue buttons. I think that dress looks very wonderful because it has got a mixture of all the colors there. You know how we get purple color? By mixing up, Hajra told us, by mixing up red and blue. Now she has got a purple dress with blue buttons. That is very wonderful. It's very beautiful. Oh, good. Congratulations. As you know that in our syllabus we have to learn how to make socks, how to knit socks. Okay? First of all, you need a crochet. This one is a crochet. The needle thick with a hook at the end is called a crochet. I hope you have seen your moms at home having crochets and knitting some tablecloths. Very beautiful tablecloths. Some of them are selling to other people so that to get money. Some of you are just decorating in the house on the crochets, isn't it? How many of you, their mothers, are doing that work? Can you raise up your hands? Oh, we have got a good number. A good number, about 10 of you. So, I hope you are going to inherit it from your mothers as well. Did you ever take time to look at your mother the way she knits? Nancy, did you take time to see your mother? Ellen, you don't care? Zulfa, your mother knits, Did you ever take time to observe what she does? Do you have any idea of what she does? Do you know anything? Do you know how to put the crochet into the eye? And Glory, have you learned? You learned from your mother. You have an idea. Now, I want you, Glory, to come here in front, and Zulfa, come. First of all, we are going to make a chain. A chain is very simple. These people who are here can represent to teach you later. You make a chain like this. You take your thread from down there, you pull it here, and then you just make it loose. Then you take another one, you make another eye, then you continue. You are going to make them 36. How many are these? You didn't count, 5. Now count 6. You make them until they get 36. Try. It is the same thing as this. She's trying well. The hole. And you take this. You must make sure that it is tight here. When we roll this to the first finger here, we make sure that the thread is tight, so that the distance from the crochet to the finger is small, so that it is not loose. So when you are rolling around and putting into the eye and coming up, it is easier. But if you make it loose like this, you cannot knit. You have to put enough thread here, and then the distance from here to where your crochet is must be small, okay? This way. Sorry. So, after you have got a size which you think you can put a baby's foot to enter, you join here. You are going to join this. Then you continue knitting in the same eyes which you prepared. You go into this eye, this way. Just as you are making the chain, you just go into one eye, like this. Okay? Just as you know, class, in our lesson of today, we have been dealing especially with the needle and the thread, with sewing and knitting, okay? Some of you have repaired the buttons to the dresses. Some of you are learning how to knit the socks. And because this lesson does not end up in a day, we shall continue learning day after day until we make several socks. I hope everybody at the end of March will have one pair of socks, isn't it? Yeah, if you learn hard, you can do it. So, as we have different activities being done here, now we shall continue with sewing. Needle and thread. Sewing. You remember we learned when sewing there are several stitches. Does somebody remember the stitches? HAKIKA, which stitch do you remember? Hemming stitch, good. Another stitch? Blanket stitch. Any other stitch? Nancy?
Cross stitch.
Cross stitch. Arif? Now Amma?
Stitch.
Huh?
Leaf stitch.
Info? Leaf stitch. Louder?
Chain stitch.
Chain. Ah, yes.
Feather stitch.
Pardon?
Feather stitch.
Okay, now those beginning ones, we have forgotten one. The one which will direct you into another stitch. HAKIKA.
Back stitch.
Is it back stitch? Who remembers now?
Tacking stitch.
Good. Tacking stitch. This tacking stitch can be done by anybody. Okay, now we are going to stick on the 4 types of stitches. What are the materials which we need for such stitches? Rachel? 1, we need a needle. Good. In sewing, a needle is a very, very important material.
A piece of cloth.
A piece of cloth. Nadia, what else do we need? Yes, Noah?
A razor blade.
Yes, a razor blade is needed for removing something which is not in its place or undoing the stitches which is done badly. Okay? So now I'm going to give everybody a needle and a piece of cloth. All of us are going to use tacking stitch. Okay? You just make a small fold like this way, okay? Then you put your needle in then out, then pull. In and out, like this. Now put it on the desk. Don't sew in your hands. And why are you going the opposite way? Well, following this line here, this line. This cloth has to be like this when you are sewing. The fold must face you, okay? It should go this way. You tuck here. Go smart with your eyes. In and out this way. Now pull. How are you doing, Amma? Huh? Yes? Fine. Why are you sewing in the air? Holding in the air as if you want to cut meat. How is it here? You have to fold like this, so that when you sew, your cloth is going to be as smart as this. You see? Now you stuck in and out, in and out. When you pull, you have got very nice stitches. So you go on tucking in like this. Try. Let me see this. You are going the opposite way, and you are going your own way. You have to undo. Wait, Caleb. Remove this, and there, remove. It's when you start putting your stitches, your thread in and out. Long. Give me that one. Ellen, resting today, eh? Your thread in and out, you girls here. And you pull your thread like this, you find you have got a very nice stitch. You see? You go on folding your cloth like this. And then you put your needle in, out, pull, and get your nice stitches this way. Okay? Get it? Caleb, you are lying at us. You are lying with your sister Kuzaima there. Listen, I have told you don't put it like this. Put it facing you like this. This stitch, this fold. You stitch here beneath. Okay? Okay, class, I think most of you have understood this. Only few. Yes? Yes, this is very nice. You are going to be tailors, good tailors. I hope my first clothes I sew to. We have very long stitches like these ones. When we finish, Abigail, our work should look like this, okay? This is a skirt for a small baby, for a small girl. So this one is the bottom part, the one we have tucked in. And this one is the top part, the waist. When we come to sew, it will look nice, okay? So now we are finished with tucking in. We shall stop there. The next period we shall sew with hemming stitches. Okay? Good. We have learned 3 things. How to tuck in a button which I had removed from a piece of cloth. how to tuck in stitches and how to knit a sock. Everybody has got an idea of the 3 things. The 3 things we have learned today, I hope have gone into your heads, isn't it? That is very good. For today, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you have gained something, and those people who are watching us have got something as well. Goodbye.
Natumaini mpenzi mtazamaji utakuwa umejifunza vingi kutokea katika kipindi chetu cha Stadi za Kazi. Bila kusahau unaweza kututazama kupitia YouTube pamoja na Facebook. Kiandika ITV Tanzania. Ulikuwa nami afya kwa hali nzuri. Mpaka siku nyingine, asanteni na bye.
Kwa maoni na ushauri tuandikie kupitia info@itv.co.tz.
ITV pia inapatikana kupitia satellite Intelsat 906 frequency 3643 MHz, Simboret 8545 Megasimbo, FEC 23 polarization horizontal.
ITV Super Brand Afrika Mashariki.